G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to have another little play. Oh look, I've got 3 gloves. I'm going to have another play with the Northern Lights because, as you know, well hopefully you know, I've got a big canvas that I want to do the Northern Lights on. So I'm just having a little practice on a couple of the smaller ones and bringing you guys along for the ride. So the last one I did, I've still got it. This is not it. This is another one that I scraped. The other one was a thinner paint. It was 1.5 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. This one is a bit thicker. It's 1 to 1. Same as pretty much the same as my flip cup pour. So I'm using the Mont Marte. That's the light green. That's this guy here. This one is the magenta. Purple, turquoise, and the navy is just phthalo blue with a little bit of black and a little bit of green to combat the purple that some navies throw. So I'm going to make this one thicker, and depending on what it looks like when I flip my cups, I may do a big swipe with this rather than the little one. I don't know, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. So yeah, let's just get on with it, hey? Paints leave a mound on a mound. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we shall see. I might leave that and use this as the last cup, just to save cups, eh? Save cups. How much have I got there? Oh, you're a bit left. So I'm going to do the same as I did with the other one. Just going to pour, just like a dirty pour, you know, just pour the colours in. It's still not quite the same. I'm probably going to take too much out now. Yeah, so just a dirty pour. Pouring all the colours in. So pretty thick and creamy. Pour, pour, pour. Probably got a little bit more paint this time because I started out doing 1.5 to 1 with my pouring medium, which is my 60% glue, 40% water, and then I thought I'm going to make it thicker. So then I added paint, more paint to all of them to make it more of a 1 to 1. So, because I just felt that the last one that I did for you kind of muddied a bit. It looked a bit muddy to me with all my swiping. I probably over swiped. Now I haven't got as much of the green, probably only half the amount or even less of the green, because I don't want it to take over. But you do get that nice pop of green in the Northern Lights, don't you? It does look pretty. Gee, I hope I've got big enough cups here. And goes the pink. But yeah, I did make up more paint, so I've got more than enough. Purple, I'm not going to use as much purple because pink and blue make purple, so I didn't make up as much purple. Because yeah, with the pink and the blue making purple, and then you add more purple, it's quite a lot of purple. Just want to use up my pink. So full cups now, which last time I didn't have full cups, I don't think. They weren't quite so full. Alrighty. I wonder what it's going to do this time, being thicker. I'm going to move those out of the way so I don't knock them over. Looks like a circus tent. Look at that. Alright, let's see if I can flip these over without making a mess, because it's very full. And I can't put the canvas on because, you know, there's 3 of them. I'm just going to have to go for it. Just a little splat. It's not too bad. Just a little splat. You just got to go really carefully. I'll bring my elbow right into my chest and just hold the cups there. Hold the cup with my 2 fingers on the bottom there. I don't hold it like this. Just like that. And that is what I do. All right, well, I don't need to wait for the paint to run down, do I? Because it's already down. So let's just do this. Plenty of paint here. Could even do a little baby one. I didn't need all this paint. That's for sure. Might even do a wonder if I could do a little tiny one with the leftovers. We'll see. We'll see. Move that out of the way. All right. Now, the good thing with having lots of paint is you've got lots of paint to play with. You don't have to, you know, overstretch stuff. You can really think about what you want to do and where you want your paint to go. Loving this pink. Oh, I've lost the green. Where? I know I didn't want so much green, but I've lost the green. Let's pour some green on. Just going to follow that line that's already there with the green. There's not much left. Okay, here we go. Let's cover this canvas, and then probably going to give it a good old swipey swipe. I want to do that before I get too much of the paint off the surface. All right, let's get that weight back to the middle there. Now you're all thinking the green line looks weird. Yeah, it does, but I'm going to swipe it. I'm going to swipe it. Actually, the colours, like the composition's not bad. Like if I didn't have that stripey in the middle, this blended area looks really nice, doesn't it? Except I'm getting cells up. All right, let's just try this, because I wanted to try this and see if I can get some movement. So I'm not going to just go straight. I'm going to see if I can go sort of like, I'm not sure what I want to do. Actually, I need something else. I guess I can wipe it on that. All right, here we go. Wish me luck, wish me luck, wish me luck. Whoops, pulling too much of it off. Oh gosh. See, this still looks a bit muddy to me. That looks very bright there. Maybe I've pushed too hard. Let's go again, just on this top bit here. I'll just go straight off. Whoops, taking too much paint off now, you guys. Gosh. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. See, that looks really muddy to me. All right, it's now what I need to do is, I like the movement though, but now I've got way too much paint on the surface. So this is where we need to get some of this paint off. Hey guys, sorry about that. The video cut out. But as you can see, it's all dried now. It's a couple of days later. And I'm going to paint some trees. So hopefully you saw the previous video where I did the similar Northern Lights. So kind of doing a little series with different techniques. The other one was mainly a pour with a little bit of a swipe. And then this one, as you saw, was, you know, much more of a swipe. And I don't like this little corner here. So this is going to be my bottom area where I paint the trees, because I don't like that. I put it up the other way. I do like this here, and I thought that would be nice at the top, but I don't like that. So I'm going to have to put a tree there. So I've got my leftover paint. It's just sitting in here. And I'll give it a stir with. Give it a bit of a stir. It should be fine. So I'm going to do the same thing with the tree. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, because the last ones I think only sort of came to about here. So I'm going to have some that are a little bit taller, and then down here they'll be a little bit shorter, because I don't want to hide this sort of curve here. So when you're doing this, just look at where you want your trees. Like I'll put a taller one there and then the shorter one here, because I really want to keep that. So we'll see what happens. So I've got my paint, got my paint brushes, got my little thin one for the trunks of the trees, and then this one is for the branches, and I just do that. And because I'm going sort of straight down, it's kind of doing like a feathering with the paint, so it sort of creates that sort of pine tree look. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll do one and then I'll fast forward, see if I can remember how to do it. Now this one, yeah, I might as well start up here. Basically just drawing a line first. I want it to end in a little point like that. So then I'll go and make it a little bit thicker. But yeah, I just want to end in that little point there. I wonder how they'll look resined. I find if you don't put enough paint on though, it looks a bit dull against the colours. The background colours, so make sure you put a nice thick amount on. All right, there we go. That's my trunk. Now I'll start of just dipping the brush into the paint there. I'll just get a little bit off to begin with because the first ones, I just want them to be kind of fine. So I'm leaving the point and I just do that and then that and then like on the side and then the side. So it's sort of off center, and then you can start doing 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and I'm sort of off centering them so they're not straight. But you don't have to. And then you sort of do 3 and 3 as you get wider and wider towards the base. And you can go over again, you know, and fill in any little gaps that you want to fill in because it's a bit sparse. So it just depends on how much you want to put in there, really. I'm going to put a few more in. I do want to see the background though. I want to see the northern lights through the background, so you can sort of decide how dense you want to make them. Gee, the paint's drying so fast and it's glary. I can't even see what I'm doing here. It's really hot in the studio today. I've got the air conditioner on, but it's what's the temperature? It's 28 degrees in here. I've just come in and turned it on, so but as fast as I'm doing it, it's drying. Oh gosh, let me see what you can see. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Yeah, but as I'm doing it, it's basically drying and I can't actually see because the light's glaring on it. And then I'm going to do a little one next to it. So what I do is I do my main trees and then you can come back and you know, do a few smaller ones or a few sort of in the background so it looks as if it's not just one line of trees. So I'll do that one about that high. This is what I like to do. I just like to go through and put my lines in first. But yeah, I'm going to do my lines a little bit thicker than I did with the last one. And then try and end in a bit of a point. Probably looks as if I'm on an angle from up there, does it? But I'm not. I'm going straight. That one can be a little bit longer, and then I said I want to keep this here, so I don't want to go over it. Because I really like that little loopy thing there. I do need a point. Oh, I'm not getting a point. Come on, do a point. It's not the best brush to use, but it's the only one I've got, so it'll have to do. And then up here again, be careful you don't drip, hey? If you do drip, you can just wipe it off with a baby wipe, it won't matter. Okay, so that's basically where I'm going to go with my trees. I'll do one more, excuse me, and then I'll put you on fast forward and do the rest in fast motion. Hope my head's not in the way. And you can press as hard as you want when you're doing these. You know, if you want darker, thicker branches, just press a bit harder. So totally up to you. That's a nice one. Alrighty, I think I'm done. It's really hard to know when to stop, but like I said, I don't want to have too much there because I want to see the color coming through. And I know to you it looks really glary at the moment. It is. It's because I've got all these LED ring lights and spotlights and things on it, so it does look a bit glary. But anyway, otherwise it'll be a bit dark in here and I won't see what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to paint across the bottom here a little bit of black. Just a little bit, just to ground it all, so to speak. So I'm just going to put a little bit of black on there, and then I'm just going to make it a little bit uneven, just so it's not a straight line. Really appreciate all your comments from my last video about what you thought of my trees. A lot of you said Bob Ross. I've actually never seen anything of Bob Ross. I guess I'll have to go and look him up, see what he does. So now I'm just sort of making it a little bit uneven here with the edge of my brush, just taking off that stark line, and there we go. I think that is it. Hopefully it kind of looks realistic, but look, I keep saying I'm not a painter. I can't paint. I can do a stick man, and that's about it. Right, I'll see if I can get you down for a close-up and see what you think. So I've got a can of this Duramax Clear in the gloss, and I'm going to use that. So see how it goes. Outside, just pop the canvas on some rocks, so it doesn't matter if I get spray paint all over the rocks, it won't matter. All right, here we go. You do around the edges, and you go over again. Definitely do this outside. It's not something that you want to do inside because of the fumes. Oh, it's looking brighter already, isn't it? So I'll just let that dry for a few minutes. It'll dry really quick. It's really hot out here today. Still really glary. Don't seem to be able to get rid of the glare. Once it's touch dry, I'll come and give it another coat. I probably didn't. So here it is with its first coat of gloss varnish. You can see how it's shiny there, and the colours have definitely popped. Looks much nicer now. Oh, look at that. So yeah, it's looking really pretty. And I'll probably do another coat, see how that goes. Hello doggies, you're looking in. Back to the painting. Yeah, I just found a nice little spot to put it here in the laundry. So there we go, it's looking good. Hey, love this one. I think this is my favourite so far. Alright, so I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little series. More to come, I'm sure. And I'll see you real soon for the next one then, hey? Alright, thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye for now.